he has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Outside Curry. It could go, and no good trying to get that one. The clock.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute an offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of it.
The second half about to start here in just a few moments. Without question, Tony Wroten displaying his skills today.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Tony Wroten, Robert Covington out there with Noel. Then there's Richardson, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Covington, and that one's good.
Robert Covington.
Warriors leading by 7.
Draymond Green was the 35th pick back in 2012, and he's made an impact thus far with his defense, rebounding, and great IQ for the game. And I like his competitive spirit, too. He helps you win in a lot of ways.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. There's the feed to Noel. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Curry. Kicks to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. They've gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Wroten with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Richardson the pass to Wroten. Richardson kicks to Wroten.
Oh, are you kidding me? Power punch right there.
Oh, great. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. And the 3 off target.
You know, Golden State historically has always been a dangerous offensive team, but it's really their defensive improvement that triggered their elevation into the upper echelon of the NBA now.
1:58 left in the third quarter. From 10 feet out, another miss by Curry. The 76ers trail by 8. And the defensive improvement for Golden State has kind of been piece by piece. They've had the right strategy and motivation, certainly from the coaching staff. And obviously, Steve, a healthy Andrew Bogut has helped.
Yeah, I'm just impressed with what they've done the last couple of years in terms of their attitude, their personnel, the mindset to become more defensive-minded, and a much better rebounding club as well.
Leandro Barbosa is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry.
Sean Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Darren Williams, who was dealing with injuries, and also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
And Livingston at 6'7" possesses rare size for the point guard spot. He uses his length defensively. He's able to play off his man and still has the ability to challenge shots and contest shots. So he's a smart, talented basketball player.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
And that one's good. Noel.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Blocked. Now here's Roten. He's covered by Iguodala. That's good. And 11 points for Roten. And Livingston, a reluctant long-range shooter, but aside from that, Steve, able to do a lot of things to help you win.
Yeah, I love this guy. I mean, it's a stat sheet stuffer. He fills up a box score in every category, the length, the versatility, the unselfishness, and the defensive awareness as well.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bogut comes in for Draymond Green. And David Lee is subbed in for Barnes. And then for Philadelphia, Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Thompson in for Tony Roten. Now, here is Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Iguodala's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Sampson off on the layup. That will count. Cannot hit. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. The 76ers trail by 8. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Draymond Green. That's the Warriors' 5. The Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. It's Curry with the drive, and he just hasn't been able to get it going. Philadelphia shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Embiid sets the pick for Smith. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. And it's Smith again missing. Warriors leading by 8 to the paint. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. 8 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Smith with it. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Feeds it to Richardson. Embiid sets the pick for Richardson. Fires from the line. Here's Robinson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
And the 76ers with some changes. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Robert Covington comes in for Thompson. And it's Tony Roten in for Smith. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Roten dishes to Noel. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in.
Defense pretty much helpless there. They're stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Stolen away. Here's Covington, guarded by Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. A minute 50 left in the game. It's stolen by Green.
Well, it seems like he's gotten a little loose with it since halftime. His fingers may be a little slick or slippery. He went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Here's Roten. It's Noel atop the key. He dishes it to Richardson. Pass to Embiid. He kicks it to Roten. From the arc, good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath, you're
Yep.
right. Green, the pass to Curry. There's the bucket, good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass, leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Warriors.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout this game?
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
And you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors, not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 games.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
I'm sure he'd like that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving points at the line. I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for Steph Curry. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see him being a part of it. He was all over this one.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia. Yep, it's good.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Congratulations on this win tonight, Stephen, and tell us a little bit about the driving philosophy behind how this team strives to be the most cohesive unit possible.
To me, it's a commitment. We know that that's going to put us in good position to win every single night. Is if we bring the effort, multiple efforts at each possession, where you might get beat, but you got to get back into play. If God's going to help you, you help him. We care about each other, so we want to make sure that nobody's left out to dry. And I think that's a big factor. And we're just relentless on defensive end.
Congratulations, Steph. Great job, guys. Over to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.